In this video, I'm going to be building the best possible budget team right now in NBA 2K25 Myteam in season number 8. There has been a lot of good budget cards to have dropped recently in Myteam, and also a lot of cards have been crashing in price. So there's been some new budget cards that have come down that I want to talk about and build the best possible budget team right now in season 8. So at the starting point guard position is going to be Dark Matter Rudy Fernandez, who is actually, in my opinion, the best budget point guard in my team. He's 6'6" at the 1 with a 6'7" wingspan. The stats and the badges are decent. Like, he's an okay defender. He's got good ball handle, speed with ball, good speed, good 3, good drive and dunk. But let's be honest, we're almost in July. It really just comes down to the animations on these cards, and Rudy Fernandez does have top tier animations. You take a look at his jump shot, he's got the same release that Invincible J.R. Smith does have, and it's a pretty good jump shot on very quick. He's got Pro 2 fade, the best dribble style, the best size up, one of the best escapes, and the best behind the back in this game. An unbelievable point guard for under 10k. I want to see these Dark Matters are more like 6 to 7k. Really not that bad. I mean, when it comes to buying these cards as a budget price tag, really cheap cards, and Rudy Fernandez is, to me, by far the best budget point guard in this game. Now, starting shooting guard, I don't think this card is number 1 when it comes to the best budget shooting guards, but I wanted to include Tammani Kamar, I think is how you say his name, just because of his defensive ability, and you guys will see here why in a second. He's going to be starting, and we're going to have a better shooting guard off the bench, but a card that is better offensively, because this Kamar card is known for his defense. 6'7" at the 2, 7-foot wingspan, and is an elite defender. 98 stats, for his defense, has every single Hall of Fame defensive badge, and a really good catch and shoot jump shot. Jalen Tyson base, PJ Tucker upper on very quick. Also does have Pro 2 fade, but he's not going to provide much dribble sigs or much shot creation. He's kind of just going to be that 3-and-D wing that we need alongside Rudy Fernandez and also Pervis Ellison, because Pervis Ellison can also be that main shot creator, that main ball handler, and has the best dribble sigs in the game. Another card that is 5,000 MT. Like, these 3 cards are probably a combined 15,000 MT, which is crazy for how good, how good these cards truly are. Pervis Ellison is a 6'10" small forward with a 7'2" wingspan. Decent stats and badges, again, not going to be on like an invincible level, not going to be on like 100 overall level where they're perfect stats and badges wise, but I mean, like, the animations make up for it. We're talking about this Pervis Ellison card who has a great jump shot, Pro 2 fade, and the literal best dribble sigs in this entire game. Like, how do you get better than that? I feel like you truly can't. I mean, we're talking about a card that is an amazing offensive card. He's 6'10" at small forward for like 5,000 MT. You're not going to find much better than Pervis Ellison. At the starting power forward position is going to be another extremely cheap card, and that is Galaxy Opal Michael Alawa. This Alawa card, also from the NBA draft set, is a beast. He's a 7-foot power forward with a 7'8" wingspan, 270 pounds. He's an amazing defender. He's got a huge player build, 97 block, 95 interior defense, even 91 perimeter, 91 steal. Allows him to switch out onto the perimeter and be a fine switchable center. If you're running pick and roll, or sorry, if your opponent's running pick and roll and you have to switch your, if you want to switch all, or if you want to switch all of a candy onto a guard, he's going to be perfectly fine out there on the perimeter defensively. He's fast as well, 92 speed, 92 agility, able to keep up with the faster centers in this game. And then he's got an incredible jump shot. If you haven't used his release, go check out this card's jump shot. His release is absolutely money. Also does have the Pro 2 fade. He's going to be our power forward with no dribble sigs, but we have enough movement and sigs on the starting lineup with Pervis Ellison and Rudy Fernandez. And then to round out the best budget starting 5 in this game, I'm going to go for that big body center. I'm going to go for Dark Matter Derrick Lively to give us that height, to give us that size at the center position. And I feel like a front court combination of Derrick Lively and Alawa is almost perfect, because Derrick Lively is 7'1" with a 7'5" wingspan. He is an amazing defender once again. So you got a little bit more defense, I feel like, with Derrick Lively. He feels to me slightly better defensively than Alawa, and maybe doesn't have that great of a jump shot. So that's why I like having these 2 cards in the front court, because Derrick Lively can shoot threes. Like, his jump shot is fine enough. It's just not as good of a jump shot as Alawa. So these 2 cards in the front court, I feel like, really do complement each other really nicely. Having Alawa as more of that pick and pop power forward, and having Derrick Lively as that rolling, really good defensive center, can catch lobs just like real life, of course. And I mean, this starting 5 costs like 7,000 MT, 14k, we'll say like 20, 25, like under 30 or around 30,000 MT for this starting 5. And I'm not going to sit here and say this is like a GOAT starting 5 and this is going to compete against the GOAT cards in the game, because yeah, if you match up against Dr. J at point guard, KD at shooting guard, or Beasley at shooting guard, and KD at small forward, and KG and Kareem and GOAT, GOAT Yao, are you going to be able to compete No, but if you don't play that type of squad, if you just play like a 100 overall invincible lineup, you can probably compete. You can seriously compete with this type of starting five. And again, 30,000 MT is incredible for the starting five. Now off the bench, we're going to go for, I think Andrew Bogut makes the most sense here. Now Andrew Bogut is a little bit more expensive compared to the cards we've talked about, but again, we're talking about a card that can compete against the top tier centers in this game that do have the height over a lot of point guards because he is 7 foot at the point guard position. He's going to be a little bit more expensive. He's still hovering around that 40,000 MT price point, but again, for a 7 foot point guard, I really do think that's going to be worth it to have on this type of team. And the reason why we had, you know, the reason why we're having Josh Childris off the bench is because if we were to start him, we're not going to have any sort of movement or scoring ability in our backcourt. Having Bogut and Tammani Kamar is just not great offense. I mean, who's going to handle the ball? Who's got good dribble sigs? Who's going to run the offense? Neither of those cards can kind of be that main shot creator and that main ball handler. So having Josh Childris off the bench makes the most sense to me, because if you take a look at this card, I know he's a pink diamond, again, goes for like 3,000 MT. He's a 6'8" 2 guard, 6'11" wingspan. He's got incredible sigs. He's only missing it behind the back. He's got the best dribble style, the best size up, the best escape. He's got a very good jump shot, Pro 2 fade. He's 6'8" at the 2, like I said, so he's got good height. He's going to be an incredible card next to Andrew Bogut because he can take all of the ball handling, all of the shot creation, you know, burden off of Bogut's shoulders, and he can really carry the offense and be your main scorer and your main ball handler. So I really do like that for Pink Diamond Josh Childris. Backup small forward, there's a lot of different names to choose from. Elton Brand, you also got Vladimir Radmanovic. He's a really good card. You got Joe Smith as well from the NBA draft set. You even have cards like Luol Deng right in that conversation. There is so many good small forwards in this game for a budget price tag. I think Elton Brand's the second best in my opinion behind Pervis Ellison. But again, I could understand the other cards as well being your backup small forward. But Elton Brand to me is 6'9" at small forward, 7'5" wingspan, a really good switchable defender, great stats and badges. I mean, damn near 100 overall when it comes to his stats and his badges. He's got an amazing jump shot with the Jalen Tyson base, the Gigi Jackson upper, on very quick timing, Pro 2 fade. This card is amazing. Also has really good dribble sigs as well. Really do like Elton Brand as our backup small forward. Backup power forward is going to be Brad Miller. He's down to like 20,000 MT. Really not that expensive whatsoever, and he's a great power forward option. And then our backup center is going to be Brad Daugherty. I will say, if you want to go for like Pink Diamond Wemby, he's another really good center option as well, just because Wemby still is 7'4" with an uncontestable jump shot. Other really good budget cards as well. You got Rick Barry if you're looking for a different shooting guard. You know, he's a really good option as well for like 20k. There's a lot of great budget cards in this game. Ron Harper at point guard, he's an amazing option as well, and I think that's going to be our final card to round out this 13-man rotation for the best budget lineup in Season 8. But again, there is a lot of other really good budget cards. You even got cards like Manu Ginobili who have gone down in price. He's another really good choice, and those are some other budget options you guys can choose between as well. But hopefully you guys found this video helpful, and let me know in the comment section down below, you know, are you guys using any of these budget cards? Let me know if you guys are, which budget card is currently your favorite in Season 8. But if you guys don't have too much MT to spend, this would be the type of squad I would build, and I'll catch you boys in the next one. Peace.